Hey guys, you're watching Simon and Natalie. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of ZONOCraft. Let's play. We're building a boat, as you guys know. Today I'd really like to start on the third sail, but I'll show you what I've done over here. Not really much. I've just sort of copied what we planned out last episode with these little houses. So I've now got all 5 of them in, including the one that goes down one block down the stairs here. Whoop! And I put down a surround of oak planks around the outside, just so it looks like the houses are sitting on something rather than just sort of floating there. Because remember, we're going to take all the grass and the island away from underneath it, so we need to make it look like they're sitting on something. But I think it looks pretty cool. I've put all the logs in on all the corners where they need to be. This is obviously the barn and stuff. A lot of building still to do. I can't wait to do the crane, but we're not doing that this episode. Oh, is it really nighttime already? That might... No, let's sleep away the night. I've got something... It's so nighttime. I've got something I want to do today, and it's either gonna go really, really well, please, or really, really not well. It is definitely nighttime. But you know, there we go. You know, inside the boat, we are going to do a bit of an interior down there. We're going to have some cargo down there. We're going to have, obviously, the captain's quarters and sleeping arrangements for everybody. But last time I looked down here, there was more mobs than you'd ever believe. We've got some bats. Oh, wonderful. I did say it's either going to go really, really well or really, really horribly. It looks like it's going to go really, really well. So I just want to light it up down here for the future. And while we're down here, there is another thing I want to do. We don't have enough torches to light up the whole place. Well, at least it'll be a little safer, I suppose. Maybe. So, let's... How am I going to do this? That's the floor, isn't it? Let's just bust a hole through here. Ooh. I need to be able to get out there. I should have bought some throwaway blocks. In fact, I'll go and get them, I think. Now, I'm just thinking, where do we want the next row of logs? I think on this level here. So we have a break of 2 in between it. That sounds pretty good. Let's just get back on here. Let's get some dirt or something like that. I have got a load of wool, a load of black wool. I do have a little bit of, I think I've got some more white wool up here. Oh, a little bit. Not too much white wool. But we need that for the pirate flag. I really want to get like a skull and crossbones on one of the flags, at least one of them in the middle. We've got 3 flags to put in the middle. There's a lot of flags. We've got 2 on that one and 2 on that one. We want 3 on this one. Small one, a big one, and a small one. And on the big one, we want a skull and crossbones. I might put a skull and crossbones on another one. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, we need to go around here. Let's go back down. And I need to chop away this one. But as I go, I want to make sure that we are replacing the blocks as we go. Otherwise, we're going to have absolutely no idea where things need to be. My dogs are barking. Let's take this one out, and this one out. And we're going to have to do it like this. It's a slow and long-winded process, so I'm probably going to cut it out. But it will hopefully look a lot better from the outside. Get up there. So that one. Put that one down. Yeah, like that. Okay, so there's probably going to be quite a few cuts today, unfortunately, but to be able to get everything done. But it will be so worth it, definitely. I think this will be good. And then we can sit cannons either in these or underneath these or anything like that. Let's replace that torch down. So yeah, I'm going to do this and I shall be back. And I shall eat some carrots as well. Okay, that took literally about 75 years. No, I'm joking. It didn't. Well, it took a little while. I want to try and sneak up on this bat before I take the dirt away. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Oh, I feel I feel so bad now. I need to replace my shovel. I should really get like a shovel just for this sort of work. this sort of cleaning up, like one that I don't really mind losing. Something with probably just like efficiency 1 or 2 on it. Let's collect up some of these blocks as well. Saves a little bit of time later on, doesn't it? Any more? Yep. And there's a couple over here as well. Perfect. Okay, so this, I haven't seen it from the outside because obviously I've been on the inside all the time. But I'm hoping that this is going to look really cool from the inside. We need a way to get down there as well without having to pillar up and down every time. Let's have a look at this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. With for you guys, it probably won't look too much different because you only see it now and again. But me, that spent so much time in this world, I've wanted this line across the bottom here for so long. It really breaks up the ship. It makes it look a lot bigger than what it actually is. So yeah, I'm very, 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 very pleased with that. I must say, I'm not a huge fan of the cannons though. I know that we've got them set up, rigged at the moment to be working. We can actually fire things out of them. I just really don't like the cobblestone. I really don't like the cobblestone on it. I don't know if you guys said that Blackwell would look better. The only trouble is if we use Blackwell, they don't work unless we do something else. I really don't know what we could do though. I mean, I could put a Blackwell here, no problem at all. That would still work and everything. The only trouble is that it's the rest of the stone. We could have a black one there, a black one there, and then what do we have underneath it? We really do. Well, I suppose you don't need anything underneath it. Why would you? Okay, so now we might be able to change up the cannons a little bit. I really want to do this middle sail though. We've got a lot of sails to put in, like little triangle ones, like we did at the front. But if this episode we can get all 3 of those in, I'll be very, very happy. But again, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cut away again to do it because you guys have seen me do the sails before. I don't like to waste time doing that. It takes a very long time. It's about 10 minutes. 15 minutes per sail, and we've got like 3 of them to do here, so it'd be like 2 episodes alone of doing it. I'm sure you guys can understand. So I'll put that in, and then I'll show you the next part. It's going to be like a speed run episode today, isn't it? Okay, I'll be back again. Alright, so I've got the 3 sails in. I've also put like a load of logs everywhere and stuff. It's looking really good. And we're going to end off the montages for the moment, at least for a little while. I don't want it to be a completely montagey-like episode, but I do want to come back to try and work out how we're going to do this skull and crossbones on here. Sort of like a mini, not a pick, well, it's not really a pixel art, is it? I don't know what you'd really call it. But I forgot my shears, so I've been doing this by hand. But we want a nice white skull and crossbones. Now we have a relatively large area to build in here. Too deadly shovel to be using this high up. So we've got how many blocks? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks in total that I'll be comfortable on building on. I don't really want to build on the curve of the flag, because I think that would look a little bit weird. So if we do the crossbones first, which we could have like 2... if we take this one away, which is the middle one, and then we could do like that one and that one. This one, which is going to be tricky to get to. There. Hiccups. There. And there. See, we're sort of making a dog bone, admittedly. But I'm trying to think of what a skull and crossbones looks like in my head. And well, it's basically like that. It's 2 bones crossed over at the bottom with a skull on top. Now, I'm forewarning you guys. It's not going to look like a skull. It's going to look like a ball. But that's just the scale that we've got. Hopefully, it'll be able to stand out enough to be a skull and crossbones. I reckon if we take that one, I'm thinking about trying to get an eye in. So if we do that one, and that one is half the skull, and then this one, who says it needs to be an exact skull and crossbones? This could be the pirate's own logo. But I'm thinking that. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. It looks a little bit like a dog's nose with a bone. Yeah, isn't it? That's a dog's nose shape. And then he's holding a bone in his mouth. Maybe we could call this boat the Dog's Bones. Doesn't really have a ring to it, does it? The Dog Bone? The Dog Bone actually sounds like a pretty cool pirate ship name, if I do say so myself. The Dog's Bone. Yeah, I like that. Alright, we've got a name for our boat. Where's the way down? That one. Ooh. Okay, that's the way down. Excellent. Okay, and it's nighttime again. Ooh, let's collect up some of these. I will be needing these later on, I'm sure. And I'm getting low again. I've killed 3 wolves. I've been up there 3 times. Well, more than 3 times, but 3 times of the times that I've been up there, I've looked down over the island just to see, and there's been a wolf in the sheep pen. So I go and kill it, I come back, and then there'll be a wolf on the dock outside the boat. So I kill that, and then I go back up there, and by the time I've got back up there, another one is spawned in there. It's really strange, but I can't. If I change the floor, so you can see XP of a sheep that's died recently. If I change the floor to, like, I don't know, a block that mobs can't spawn on, like half slabs, the sheep can't regain their wool. So, what's the point? I have noticed that I did have 2 cows. Oh, yeah, I've still got 2 cows in there. So I can actually start to farm up some cows and get a cow farm going as well, which would be really, really nice, because I am always getting low on steaks, for sure. But that looks really cool. I really like that. Ignore the dirt pillar in the middle. I wish I got rid of that. But that looks really, really cool. I am so pleased with how this boat's going. Now, there's a few... See this triangle flag? There's a few of those, but smaller ones that need to go in between there. I think either 2 or 3 there, and possibly 2 in between the last sail and the middle sails as well. But, oh man, that looks so good. Let's work a little bit on these cannons. Now, we know that we don't really need those underneath, because the cannons sort of hang over the edge anyway, don't they? If you think about Pirates of the Caribbean films and stuff like that, they don't really have a support underneath. Not that I know of, at least. Anyway, but I do want cannons down lower as well. I want a lot of cannons on this ship. The more cannons, the better. But if I remove that one and put a thingy there, and remove that one and that one, put a thingy there and there, that one and that one. Oh yeah. Okay, so it needs to be that. Give me the torch. Where did the torch go? There it is. That one. Oh yeah, that's why we had a cover on it, isn't it? That's why we had a cover on it. Okay, I see now. I understand. I forgot. That's all. Okay then. Well, we could always put a pressure plate on top of it to make it work, or we could go really, really simple, and we could go really, really simple by just putting like that there. Hey, that might look better overall as well. Take that away. Take that away. Have them like that. Yeah. And then have cobblestone underneath. I don't mind having cobblestone on the boat. That isn't my problem. The problem is that the cannons just didn't look right. So what we can do is have like that, like here and here. And then let's just do this one as it's on the floor and it's the easiest one. And I've got enough stairs for it. If we done like that with either slabs or with stairs. Oh, I needed that. Come back. Like that to hold the cannon up. And then we could put a lever or a button or anything we wanted on there. I think a lever would be better because it looks like a wick that you light. You know, like that, but not as quick. I think that would look better as cannons. I just make sound effects and just don't even but an eyelid. Okay, anyway, I think that looks better than the stairs. The stairs all over it and stuff just made it look a little bit too big and clunky. I like that a lot better. I think we could add like a few more, maybe one there, and one there on the top. That'll give us like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cannons I don't think that one up here would be any good because it's too high, really, isn't it? It's too high, so not there. So that'll give us 8, 16 cannons just on the top alone, 8 in each direction. And then underneath, let's poke some holes where we want the cannons to be, and then we'll have a look from the outside. So if we come down here, where's my axe? Oh, I thought I dropped it or something then. So we could either have them on the level of this. I think so. I think that would be better. And I would prefer them to be in line, I think. So where's the nearest cannon? Right there. Okay, so it's this one, and I think, if I remember right, they're every 2 blocks. So if I went here, there should... Yeah, there is. There's a cannon there. It's just not on top of us because the boat sort of curves away. Ah. It was going to be a lucky jump anyway, wasn't it? Let me move my mic. There we go. That one. And that one. Okay, so we want one there. One there. It's like a maze getting around here. Where was the last one? There. Log. This one. Log. That one. And then maybe one more. There. And then we'll go the other way. Now, it doesn't matter how many we have down here because they should all be accessible. So we'll have one there. There. I think it's every 2 blocks. We'll have a look when we get to the top again. There. There. And I think that will do. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cannons down the bottom. Wow. Okay, that is crazy. That's crazy talk. Crazy talk. So that would be in a total 20, 36 cannons. That would be so cool to have. But let's have a look from the outside here. Yeah, those holes. Imagine the dispenser sticking out of there as well. How far in front of the... Ow. How far in front of the dock does it go? It goes like 1 or 2. I don't think I want any more. I think that's enough. 36 cannons? I mean, that's a lot of firepower for one ship, isn't it? That's a lot of firepower. But that's looking pretty good, isn't it? How much black wool have I got? See, this is all I've got now is 2 and a tiny little bit stacks. I don't know if we've got enough to put the triangle ones in. I'll have a go. Let me whip off camera again. I'm going to do the flags exactly like that, just a little bit smaller. I'll do the middle ones maybe, and then I'll come back when I run out of wool, okay? I should be back. Okay, I'm now fresh out of black wool. The top one isn't done. That top flag I did run out, as you can see. It has a very flat bottom. It's just like it's been cut, and that's it. But it's looking a lot better. It's looking a lot better. I want to get up high and have a really good look at it. Let's pillar up. I've got loads of dirt on me. We'll pillar up here, and then I can either jump into the water and then get rid of the pillar later, or get rid of the pillar on the way down. I don't know. But I think I've had enough for this episode. It's been a lot of work so far. Any wolves? Nope. Good. It's been a lot of work this episode. A lot of cuts and off-camera work. We've been going for just over an hour or something like that. How does it look like? Oh, look at that. Yeah. Now, remember, that top sail isn't quite done. That needs to be fine-tuned and finely shaped a little bit better. That's a lot of sails. A lot of you probably aren't going to like the amount of sails that you've got on it. But Google ship. If you Google pirate ships, you'll see that they're covered in millions of sails to keep them moving. Most people, when it comes to Minecraft, including myself, we usually do one sail on it. You build a boat, you do a mast in the middle, and you build one big sail. That's how I've always done it, and that's how I see most of them. This way, it's a lot more work, it's a lot more wool, it has to be a much bigger boat, but I think the effect afterwards is so much more overpowering. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look insane? I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I can't wait. I've got some hay blocks as well. I've been collecting that up and replanting and stuff as I go for the roofs for here, because I think pretty much all the roofs in this area are going to be hay, and we've got the 5 houses, the storage barn, and the tavern to do, all with a roof. I might even do a little bit of a roof on top of the pens as well. Oh, and someone said stables. I know it's a little bit weird to have a stables on like a dock island, if you like, because obviously there's going to be no land. But I sort of like the idea. You know, we've got a donkey out here. Maybe they would have some horses on the pirate ship. I don't know if they would or not. I don't know if a pirate ship's ever had a horse on it. But it might be a good idea to have maybe a little tiny stable area. We've got 4 pens. 1, 2, 3, 4. The crane area. The tavern. We might be able to bring this dock around the back here. Down the back of these 2 pens. And then have a stable on there by the dock. As well as another dock that comes out here, like same as that one over there, that sort of multi-level dock. I want to have another one out here in this ocean. I might get rid of that island too. I don't know. That'd be a lot of work, wouldn't it? I don't know. That's a cool little island out there. I like that one. But anyway, I might go and visit that soon. We might go on the boat. There might be more land there, or I think it's just a little island. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode. Don't break shovel. Ow, that was a really long way down. Alright guys,